Hey guys, this is Farrah from the Estrella Fashion Report. Thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Today I wanted to answer some of your questions. I know that I had asked you before on Facebook to send them to me. And I did a video, but then it got cut off and I didn't know how to put it together. To make a long story short, I had to do it again. So I'm just going to do it again now. And so let's start with some of your questions. Now the first question is from Becky from Oregon, and Becky wants to know, what are your favorite regular and plus size fashion designers? Well, plus size fashion designers, I love a couple of designers from Atlanta, Lavender's Jungle and Tyrell from Duke and Duchess. I really like this brand. I had some stuff made from Duke and Duchess before, really good, and hopefully I'll have some stuff done from Lavender's Jungle soon. And as far as regular or straight style designers, there's a lot of designers that I do like, mostly high fashion like Valentino, Oscar de la Renta, Naim Khan, etc. And then plus size stores, well, your regular stores like your Lane Bryant's, your Torrid, your local stores in the mall. And I shop everywhere. I don't have a really one specific place to shop. I thrift, I do all kinds of things. It's just whatever the mood that I'm in, so it really depends. But I do like all types of different designers. Those are just a few of the ones that I like. Number 2, Natalie Shawan from Orlando. She wants to know, as a plus size model, how do you market yourself effectively until you get discovered? Well, I'm not a plus size model, and I'm sure there are a ton of people out there who are more qualified than me to answer this question for you. But I would say just work hard, invest in your brand, so have some great photo shoots done, you know, and just learn how to, you know, when you go to a casting, what you need to wear, just learn everything about the business. So definitely invest in yourself. That would be my best advice. And then hopefully, you know, some people will take notice and either you get signed or they'll hire you for their brand. But I feel like you'll have the best opportunity if you invest in your brand and you learn everything you need to know about whatever it is that you want to do, in your case, plus size modeling. And the next question is from Tamara Brown from Alabama, and she wants to know, how do you prep for your outfit of the day post? Well, it really depends. If I'm working with a brand, I usually plan ahead. I schedule a whole photo shoot. Usually, like, I will take Saturday, take all the pictures of the same day, or if I'm going out, I try to do it before I leave because I usually forget, and then after the event I don't have anything to show. It really depends on how I am gonna be working with a brand or not, or if I'm going to an event. It really depends on what I'm doing, but I do prepare ahead of time. So I always have like 2-3 new outfits in my closet, just because of my size. I wear size 24. It's not that easy to like go shopping for an event tomorrow. So I always have like outfits in my closet that I can wear, that I know that if I have an emergency or like an event tomorrow, I have something to wear. So I hope that helps. Then the next question is from Marta from Puerto Rico. She wants to know, what do you think about the term plus size? Okay, well, this one was actually very good because the term plus size has been out there lately. It's been a little bit of controversy over it. Honestly, it doesn't bother me. I use it all the time. I feel like it's a fashion term, just like petite or tall. It's just something to differentiate between the different types of modeling. Just like there's hand modeling and there's face modeling, and you know, there's all these different types of modeling. I feel like that's just a way to differentiate the models. If it's like a petite model or a tall model or a plus size model, it doesn't really bother me at all. I feel like people are too hung up on the term, and it's really not a big deal. And I use it all the time. Again, I don't have a problem with it. So, and Latonia from Tampa wants to know, how important is it to stay on trend with your clothing options from season to season? And if you're not able to afford keeping up with trends because they change so frequently, what are some of the simple things that you can do to stay fashionable? Oh my goodness, that's a long question, but I'll try to answer it 2-part. So Of course, I like to stay on trend because I'm a fashion blogger. That's what I'm all about, and I like to tell people about the different trends, and how they would maybe look on their body types, or different things like that. It's always fun to tell people what's going on. They may not be aware that a certain trend came back, because trends come back. So like the 70s, they'll come back now. In the 2000s, we'll still have 70s fashion or 80s fashion, and so things like that. So I always like to stay on top of it, of course, to inform my readers, and to of course, to try it out. I always like to try new trends. That's always fun. And it is important to me to stay on trend, because as a fashion blogger, I feel like it is very important to do so. And then the second part is, if you're not able to afford the trends, what are some of the things that you can do? Well, you can thrift. You can go thrift shopping. Save some of your good clothing. Like if you have investment pieces that you spend a lot of money on, just save them. Keep them in your closet. Like I said, the trends come back, and you may have it already in your closet. And try to mix the trendy clothing with some of your classic clothing. Like, for example, if you have a black pant, which is a classic, you can always wear that no matter what year, no matter what season. Then you can buy a couple of trendy tops to wear with it, and you can get those anywhere, Forever 21, H&M. Nowadays, you can find a lot of trendy clothing that it's not too expensive. But if you mix your trendy with your classics, then you always be on trend, basically. You always have stuff to wear, because you can mix and match your wardrobe. And I hope that helps. The next question is from Mashaka from Clearwater. And what are 3 products that you think every woman has to have for makeup? Well, for makeup, I feel like you need to have mascara, lip gloss. And nowadays, I'm really into like a bronzer, or like some type of what do you call that, some type of brightener for your face. So if you don't really have like a full base on, you can still put like a BB cream, or you can put some type of bronzer on your face that makes you look nice and glowy. And then you can put in a little bit of lip gloss, and of course your mascara, and you're good to go. You don't really have to do a ton of makeup. So Mashaka, lip gloss, mascara, and then like a bronzer or a BB cream. And then Mandua from Toronto wants to know, what are 3 items that every woman should have in her closet? And don't say a little black dress. Okay. So since she doesn't want me to say a little black dress, I have to go for something different. And I would say, my mom always used to say, you should always have good shoes, you should always have a good handbag. So, and then I'll say you should have good shapewear. And if you're not like a shapewear type person, then a good bra or a good panty, because wearing the proper undergarments is very important for your closet. Whether you wear shapewear or not, I wear shapewear, so I have really good shapewear on. But I also like to have a good bra that gives me lift and do certain things. And also wear the right kind of underwear, like if you need to wear a thong with a certain outfit, or if you need to wear a nude color underwear, or not black because it will show, certain things like that. So I would say in your closet, you should always have good shapewear or underwear, a good handbag, and good shoes. Shoes can make your outfit pop, so definitely good shoes. Then the next question is from Dorisel from Largo. She wants to know, did you get paid to blog, and how did you get started as a blogger? Ooh, okay, that's a really long question, because I could be here all night talking about blogging, and it would really take a long time to do so. But I do get paid for vlogging, and it really depends. Like if I'm collaborating with a brand, obviously they pay me to wear some of their clothes, or if I'm doing an event, like a personal appearance, or also on my blog, I have affiliate links, which is, whenever people click on certain links, I get a percentage of the sales. Like if you buy a dress through my blog, then I get a percentage of that. So there's different ways to get paid. There are collaborations with brands. Like I said, there's different sponsor posts. There's many different ways to get paid. And yes, I do get paid to blog. Then Liasa from Ohio wants to know, will you do another pop-up shop, and what was the biggest challenge with the pop-up shop? Yes, I will do a pop-up shop soon. I'm gonna do another one. I don't feel like we had any challenges, just because I'm a big pre-planner and we planned like way ahead. So it was really good, actually. It was better than I expected, and I was really happy to bring it to Tampa because I want to do different things as far as fashion, like trunk shows and things like that are not happening here, and I would like to bring that kind of like New York vibe to the Tampa Bay area, and that's part of the reason why I like to do it, like the pop-up shop and the trunk shows and stuff like that. So thank you. Yes, I'll keep you posted. Nadia from Miami wants to know, what has been the biggest challenge as a blogger and how did you overcome it? I think the biggest challenge for me personally as a blogger is like when you put yourself out there with your outfits and stuff like that, sometimes people can be mean and rude and they don't really know you, you know, so they, of course, everyone is a fashion critic and everyone has an opinion, and they don't understand that when you put your pictures out there with the outfit of the day post, is for inspiration. This is how I would style my look. Now I'm telling you to style your look. So if you get inspired by me, or if you like the way I put the outfit together, then that's, you know, that's the whole idea. But it's what's tough is sometimes when they critique you and say mean things about you. Oh, she's so fat, or she this. Well, obviously I know I'm fat, so you know, at first it was kind of tough, but now, you know, you, of course, you grow a thick skin and it doesn't bother me anymore. But I feel like that was the hardest part as far as the blogging is concerned, because I was not really originally an outfit blogger. Like, I started doing the outfits because they were requested by you guys, the followers, and so that became part of my blog later. And so it was a little tough to get that going, but now it's no big deal. So, but that was the hardest part. And the last question is from Amanda Coker from Boston. Amanda wants to know, how long did it take you before you felt like your blog was getting out there and gaining momentum? I feel like I'm still gaining momentum, Amanda. I feel like I'm not there exactly where I want to be. I know that there are, you know, there's a lot of goals and a lot of things that I still want to accomplish with my blog. So I feel like I'm not there yet. I'm still getting momentum. But I know what you mean by that. And I feel like after 2 years of me blogging is when I felt like I really started, you know, gaining momentum. That's when like brands started paying attention to my blog, when I started doing collaborations and sponsored posts and things like that. So it took me a little while to get there. I know that some bloggers start and 6 months later they blow up, or a year or whatever. It took me a little longer, and maybe because the format of my blog is fashion news and it's a little different, so it takes a little bit for people to catch on. But I don't know. So I hope that helps if you're a blogger and you're out there and you want to get going. Be patient. It takes time. It's not going to be done like, you know, the next day. And I'm on my 4th year now, and I feel like I'm still gaining momentum, like I'm not there yet. So thank you so much, guys. These were really, really good questions. I hope you like the answers, and that's it for today. I just kind of wanted to answer some of your questions. I want to thank you so much for coming to my YouTube channel. Keep sending those questions in, and I will answer those for you. And until next time, live, love, and inspire. Bye.